The state of the world is on fire. Everything's in shambles. The world being completely divisive and a mess. It's like I just don't know what to do anymore. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. It makes me want to cry. But there is good news. Caramel apple empanada is back at Taco Bell. What does this have to do with my movie review? Absolutely nothing. The new PTA movie, or as non-film people know him as, Paul Thomas Anderson, one battle after another. And as the casual people would know him as the guy who directed Boogie Nights and Punch Drunk Love and things like that. There's a ton of them. I don't want to compare them to his other movies. I feel like a lot of people are doing that, and one really has nothing to do with the next. What I do love about this with his style and the cinematography was amazing. I really like how you feel like you're in the movie so much, and I actually got sick a few times, not just because I saw an IMAX and I was in the first row, but you're actually getting these like POV shots where we're okay, there's a couple of car scenes. I'm not gonna ruin anything, but there's like one or two car chases and there's a couple of crashes, and like when the usually you're leading up to like a car crash in a movie most of the time, and then like let's just say whatever F1 or Fast and the Furious, and they're gonna crash, and a lot of times they cut, and it's like we go back and we see it from a wide angle, and we're like, okay, the car crash. This one, it got right up to it, and I was like, not even exaggerating. I'm like, oh my God, like I felt the impact of it. It was insane. Moving on to the talent, a lot of times you hear people be like, oh, this guy is such a great actor. She's such a great actress. They're such a great actor. Blah, 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 blah. People do love Leonardo DiCaprio, like obviously, but I'm like, I observed something very specific about his acting. He is amazing at taking these roles where he is a freaking train wreck. He plays this disaster of a character so well. If you think about Django Unchained and Wolf of Wall Street, Tiana Taylor was the standout role for me. She doesn't have as much screen time, but obviously it's so impactful. And I have to say, this is the first time I've seen Sean Penn do something so like, I don't know what's going on here, but I couldn't believe it. I was like, I think before this, my favorite role of Sean Penn was Mystic River, which was like 2003, the Clint Eastwood movie, which I wasn't a fan of his to begin with, and then I saw that and I was like, okay, this movie's amazing. Regina Hall, I freaking love her. She was so good in this role too. Benicio del Toro, everybody was good. Everybody was amazing. Like I couldn't believe like the direction that they got from this. Never slowed down. I was never bored. It kept up for a long movie. That's usually the problem that people have. Like, oh my God, it was too slow. I gotta say, about 30 minutes in, I was like, I don't know if I'm liking this because of the subject matter, not because of everything else that was going on, like the filmmaking aspect of it.